Hello everybody, I am Sarah Banks from Banks' Business Solutions, and today I want to share a story with you that I'm hoping will help you think more about how you invoice people properly and get paid by your clients. So one of my clients was receiving coaching services from a provider in the USA. Now, rather than the coach send an invoice each month that my client could pay or setting up a subscription for her, what they actually asked her to do was to send a manual payment via PayPal. Now, that's okay to some extent. If you're using a PayPal business account and paying for services and goods, then that's okay. You can get some paperwork from PayPal. But actually, when you're paying something monthly, to do that every month can take quite a lot of extra work. And it also means that there isn't the same sort of paper trail for HMRC that you should really have. You can get your PayPal receipts, but you don't have anything else other than those, and therefore that could potentially be an issue, something you may need to discuss with your accountant. You'll also put yourself at risk with PayPal's refund and chargeback policy, because if you haven't had an invoice and you want a refund, PayPal won't always offer you that refund or apply their chargeback policy. So whilst that may have seemed like a really simple way of doing things for the coach, who maybe was struggling with the admin or the technology to set something different up, it actually didn't help either of them and could have created a lot of problems further down the line if that continued. So if you are setting up some sort of subscription for clients that they need to pay monthly, then you do need to make sure that you're sending an actual invoice for that, even if it is through PayPal, or using a subscription option. So it might be a plugin on your website that people use to pay subscriptions, or a third-party app. But doing that will make it so much easier for both you and the client. Because the other thing to bear in mind is that if you're requesting manual payments and the payment doesn't come through, you've got to check the payments come, chase it up, and make sure that you get that. Whereas if it's on an automated subscription, you'll get an alert that it hasn't come, so you'll be able to deal with it much quicker, and you can automate the reminders. So in terms of invoicing people, these are my top 3 tips for doing it properly. First of all, decide how you want to get paid and make it clear to your clients. Get your contract right so it really clarifies what's to be paid and when, and invoice regularly and accurately, and making sure that you always send an invoice for what you're asking for. I hope that these tips have helped you today and that story has given you something to think about. If you have any questions at all, please do get in touch, and I hope you'll join me on another video soon. Bye for now.